It is important to note that when you are selecting an activity that you want to get a student activity link for, it must be in a class where you have rostered students. So for example, this is my own Seesaw class, and I have students that are rostered in my class settings, either from the district, if they set up a class and rostered my students for me, or if I'm a co-teacher in this class and there are students that were rostered by the district for that class. And then the third option is if you were given the directive or the option to set up your own Seesaw classes and you have added or managed your own students in here. Either way, before you push out any activity with a link, you must have actual rostered students in the class. Because then when you push this out as a specialist or a classroom teacher, when the student who receives it clicks on it, their login or their account is tied to your account because they have to be rostered to a class that you are involved with those students. So keep in mind, I sent this link to a classroom teacher who had the same student or students rostered as I did. Okay. I'm going to share one of my activities with a classroom teacher so that they can post it on their student schedule to make it easy for the kids to click on. By doing this, I'm going to go into my Seesaw class as a specialist or my activity, and I'm going to click on the activities page where I pushed out a live activity. I'm going to click on the 3 dots in the bottom right corner of the activity I want to send. Select Get Student Link. I'm going to press Copy. And now I'm going to go and compose an email to the teacher, which you can't see. Shared activity. So I just emailed the link to a classroom teacher, and now I'm going to stop presenting.
Now the classroom teacher
and she's going to demonstrate how to
student schedule
link
to
the
her
activity
class.
on her student schedule, and when they click on it, what's going to happen. So right now, the classroom teacher, Salem, she is copying the link that I sent her from the student activity. She's copying the link address from the email. She is going into her students' daily schedule activity that her classroom is going to access each day. She's going to go in and edit that activity. And now on the schedule template that the students are going to see, she is going to attach your music or your specialty activity that you sent her as a link right to the picture so that the kids can click on the specialty activity, and it'll take them directly to your, whether it's music, art, Phi-Ed, library, whatever it is. If you send her a student, or if you send the classroom teacher a student activity link, when they link it to your picture in the schedule and the kids click on it, it will automatically open up that activity for them. But remember, it will open up in a separate Seesaw tab. Now that the classroom teacher has assigned the student schedule for that day, you will now look at the student view. So right now I am logged in as a student, and it looks very similar to the teacher's account, but we know it's different because on the right side, I can see specifically, the journal page, but when I click on activities, now I'm going to see the daily schedule that my teacher just assigned to my class. When I click on Add Response, this is where it brings up that clickable schedule, and there is the link to my music Seesaw activity. So I, as a student, can click on this link, And notice when I do, it's going to open up a separate tab for this activity. So now I know, okay, this is the assignment that my music teacher has assigned to me. I can click on Add Response. And now I realize this is actually math, but if you pretend like it's a specialist or a music teacher or whoever, somebody else, when students get done adding in their answers, so I'm just going to put 1. Okay, so I'm a student. I have finished my work and I'm good with this. When students go to click the green check mark and turn it in, when they turn it in, it's not going to go to the classroom teacher. It's going to go to the music teacher because this is meant to be, a specialist activity. So when the kids click turn in, the classroom teacher is not going to be the one who is responding to the student or worrying about the specialist work. The classroom teacher is merely giving a way to deliver this link, at least for the first couple of weeks of school, so that students know how to navigate to specials. And this might be an activity link, or it might be a live music class where you could have a link to meet.google.com where students can, go to a specific live music class with their music teacher's code, right? So essentially this schedule allows students to work right within Seesaw, click on activities from other teachers, or click on Google Meet links, even if it's for other teachers or if it's for yourself. If you have any further questions about this template, or if you have any further questions about how to share an activity link as a teacher, please contact your building tech integrator or library media specialist. You can also check out the fall 2020-21 teacher dashboard, and this template is on that dashboard. If you have a different template that you're using at this time, which might be something like this Google document, please know that you can continue to use this. Just know that your students have to find this dashboard to click on. You can still link a Seesaw activity to the Seesaw icon for other teachers or for yourself. So if you have a music teacher sending you a link, then you would find, okay, where is my specialist area? Sorry, you guys, I just saw it. Here we go, live specials. So down at the bottom, if you want to select the music icon here and attach, a Seesaw activity for that music class or a Google Meet link for that class, then you would have that ability to do that. So this is where classroom teachers and specialists could work together to make a dashboard like this, or a dashboard in Seesaw, and I'm sorry. Or a dashboard like this, workable for your students to make it easier to navigate everything. Again, thank you so much for watching. Contact your building tech integrator or library media specialist if you have questions.